We'd like to welcome everyone to Animal Wellness Center of Bonita. This is just a video tour of the office, starting with what you see when you enter the facility. When you first walk in, to your immediate right is the reception area, along with an area for prescription diets and a couple other retail items. We have a waiting area looking back at the entrance, the corner of Bonita Beach Road and Old 41 in Bonita Springs, Florida. An additional waiting area over here, along with a refreshment area and a restroom for the clients as well. Heading back down this main hallway is the entrance to the the examination area. So coming back this way, we have two examination rooms. They're kind of the mirror images of each other, and this is an area of just a wash area in between the examination rooms. But in the examination rooms, we have all the basic supplies that we would need to conduct the exam and the consultation for the pet. Each exam room is equipped with a window, so we get some fresh light while we're in here, and a table that folds down from the wall for the ones that need to be on an elevated surface. Otherwise, this will fold back up to provide more floor room for the larger dogs. Entering by this way is the entrance to the treatment room and pharmacy area. Hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. But on this side over here is the refrigerator for all the biologics and vaccines. Over here we have a pharmacy, so we've got some upper cabinets as well as some lower cabinets that contain medications and other prescription items. This area over here is the in-house laboratory. This is a machine used to check the complete blood count, the red blood cells, the white blood cells, and the platelets. This machine here is used for chemical analysis for internal organ function, and the machine right here is used for coagulation times to make sure that the blood can clot. There's an additional machine called an iStat, which provides information in emergency situations within just a couple moments, 2 minutes. This is a microscope to analyze microscopic samples, more cabinetry, and a sink used for the fecal analysis. Over here is our dental section and a treatment table, so a wet sink. This is where we perform our dental procedures with our dental unit down here. Has high speed and low speed drills, has air and water, and a scaler just like we would expect from our dentists. Backing out here, this is our Progeny digital dental system used to take intraoral x-rays to look at the teeth. Behind us here on the computer, I have an example of one of my dogs and what their teeth look like, and so we were able to generate these images to help us analyze what's going on under the gum line where the eyes can't see. So that's the dental station. Looking around at the rest of the hospital, we have a supply area over here along with an induction area, a surgical scrub sink. We have some cages over here that are used for daytime treatments, as well as a bunch of hospital supplies that are in easy access and reach over here. Heading back towards the surgical induction, the surgical area for preparation, we have the surgical scrub sink here. We have an instrument ultrasonic cleaner. This is our autoclave to sterilize instruments. And this is another centrifuge over here, and more hospital supplies. Heading into here is the surgical suite. This is a dedicated room for only surgical procedures. It's on its own ventilation system here, so that the room remains what we like to call positive pressure. So the clean air is in this room, and nothing else can mix in this room. So it keeps everything nice and sterile. This is an example of our anesthesia cart. It does several things. It delivers anesthesia mixed into oxygen in order to keep them on a plane of anesthesia that is appropriate. This is their monitor, multi-parameter monitor. It does many different things, including EKG. This is a heart rate and a pulse rate. This is a 98. It stands for the oxygen saturation in the blood. This is a tracing of the pulse rate. Over here we have blood pressure measurement, the systolic and the diastolic, along with a mean in parenthesis. This is end-tidal carbon dioxide, or a capnograph, that gives us information as far as how adequately the lungs are ventilating, taking in oxygen, and expiring carbon dioxide, along with the end-tidal carbon dioxide measurement. This information here is a graph or a waveform for the respirations. And then down in the corner here we have temperature as well. So this monitor, in addition to a dedicated nurse anesthetist that's here with the patient the entire time while the surgery is being performed, are ways that we ensure the safest anesthesia for your pet. Up above here is a pump for their intravenous fluids that are delivered during the procedure to support their cardiovascular function. Cardiovascular function is something that is suppressed with every type of anesthetic out there, so having an IV catheter for the procedure, as well as having this fluid delivered at a rate that's appropriate for surgery, is of paramount importance. And then the isoflurane is the gas anesthetic we use that's mixed into oxygen, and this is other equipment that's used to deliver anesthesia. This is our table, which is covered up during the procedure. Below the table, you're going to see a device known as a bear hugger. It's a forced air warming unit that helps provide external thermal support during surgery where their temperatures can dip pretty low. So it's something that's becoming standard of care in veterinary medicine, and something that we certainly like to do here at the Animal Wellness Center of Bonita. This is a Surgitron radiosurgical unit, which is used to make surgery more comfortable, help control any sort of, and minimize any blood loss during the procedure as well. And then in here we just have all of our autoclaved surgery supplies and packs and things that we may need during the procedures. This here is an instrument stand that goes over the patient for all of the surgical instruments to be within easy grasp. Over here in this room is sort of a multi-purpose room. It has a washer and dryer, mop sink and cleaning supplies, as well as a tankless hot water heater. This area over here is the wash sink. It includes a ramp, especially for those dogs that are a bit arthritic and it's difficult for maybe them to get up, or difficult for the staff to lift. And then this over here is the dog run area. These are 3x5 dog runs, stainless steel with some glass fronts. They're elevated. This room is equipped with floor drains to make hosing out of this area easier to control sanitation. There are 3x5 runs. Behind the door here we have some extra cages and storage for smaller patients as well. Coming back down the hallway here, we have just an additional staff bathroom back here. And then this room is a isolation ward for infectious disease, respiratory disease, gastrointestinal disease, a couple cages in here as well. This area has ventilation that is taken right outside the building so that any dirty air doesn't mix with the rest of the hospital. And then this area back here is our radiology suite. This is a Fovea digital whole body radiology system that we use. Provides images within seconds, as well as transfers those images over here to the PC system, which then communicates and sends those images to the examination rooms where they can be discussed with the client. And this little corner room right here is the room for oxygen. It's pumped out to 4 different drop stations throughout the hospital, including surgery, induction, dental, and right here in radiology. And then this is a central scavenge system for the anesthetic gas. So all of the drops look like this, where the white PVC tubing returns the anesthetic gas so that no one has to inhale that, and the copper all the way at the top is where the oxygen comes through, and there's a connection hose that goes to those areas. And then the rest of the hospital is just some hallways, small eating area for the staff, as well as more hospital supplies and a staff entrance as well, and a small server closet. Hope you've enjoyed your tour. Hope to see you soon.